Hallo Freunde des Let's Plays und willkommen zurück zu Medical Let's Play. Es wird gestartet, Leute. Konami. Hm. Jawohl. Mhm. Interessant. Ja. Also, egal. Wir machen mal die direkt weiter auf Deutsch natürlich. Wir starten. Ja. Nein, dazu wollen wir nicht uns nochmal ansehen. Ist doch in Ordnung. So, Point. So, willkommen zurück, Leute. Haben wir jetzt schon die Bombe entschärft? Ich glaube ja. What? Ja, natürlich. Leck mich doch am Anus. So, ich hab doch eigentlich danke gespeichert, wo die Bombe entschärft wurde. Willst du mich verarschen? Ja, dann wollen wir es halt nochmal. Ist ja gar kein Problem.
Freeze.
Klar, gut. Sogar. So. So, wie gesagt, machen wir es nochmal. Ist ja alles kein Problemchen. Wir wissen ja jetzt, wo die Bombe ist, also kein Problem. Schade ist, dass er die Musik nicht abstellen kann. Wegen Copyright, Dings. Urheberrecht für Verletzungen auf YouTube und so. Ihr kennt das.
This is Raiden. The C4 found in strut A has been frozen and disposed of. Explosives were planted in the pump room on the first floor.
Good work. Only one more left to go.
This is Pliskin. Do you read me, Pete?
I'm here. What's up?
Raiden, you need to hear this too.
I'm listening.
I checked out the bottom of strut H for you, Pete.
Wait, what's this about?
I asked Pliskin to look around. Knowing Fat Man, I can't shake the feeling that all the bombs so far were just wrong.
So did you find anything?
Yeah, a hell of a lot of C4s packed into the bottom of the strut. Pete called it right.
I knew he had the real thing up his sleeve.
So all the other ones were dummies?
No, they're a threat, all right. But the detonation wouldn't be enough to destroy the entire shell. But the C4s Pliskin found would inflict serious structural damage.
That's not the bad news either. These are sensor-proof.
What?
New model, I guess. The ionization sensor can't detect them. The whole thing is sealed tight to prevent vapor leak, and there's no trace of that cologne signature. Pete, looks like he fooled you.
Yes.
But you managed to find the thing anyway.
It was sheer luck.
Bombs that are invisible to the sensor?
Any ideas, Pete?
Are there more out there?
I'll go see for myself.
You can't move fast enough.
He's right. I can try the spray from a distance.
Hold on. There's something not right about this one. I can feel it.
Well, Pete, should I come back and get you?
No, there's no need. Raiden, you have one left to go, correct?
Right, except for those scentless ones.
How about you, Pliskin?
I have 2 left, not counting this one.
Okay. It'll have to be me. I have the level 4 card that'll get me into Shell 2 in any case.
You'll never make it. With that bad leg of yours, they'll spot you for sure.
That won't happen. I can walk just fine. I can even run.
What do you mean?
That bomb 5 years ago. I messed up. Even with all my experience, I lost it. And the church was lost in the explosion. All those kids playing nearby, too. These past 5 years, I've lived a lie.
Lied?
Yes, lied. I didn't lose my leg in the explosion. So many dead. All because of my mistake. All I could think about was hiding from the crime, shielding myself from the public outcry. I wanted people to be sorry for me, for my weakness. I faked.
Sorry. Aber andererseits fanden wir es ja. So. So, weiter geht's. Also wieder zurückkriechen. Wo muss ich denn noch hin? Moment. Stroppi, das Reformhaus. Alles klar. Dann begeben wir uns mal Hilfskraft. Gleich. Und ich mag die Melodiemusik jetzt, ne? Hat sich hervorragend gespielt, muss ich sagen. So, weiter geht's. Also, dann jetzt. Ich hatte keine Ahnung, Kind. Gut, die Wache schläft immer noch da. Das ist gut. A, B. Ja, natürlich. Was haben wir hier? Nur wissen? Nö, da hinten ist noch eine Woche. Da will ich aber nicht aufhalten. So. Eine. Ach du Schande. Hier laufen ja einige Sachen rum. Nein. Schau mal ab hier. Nee, schau mal ab. Ich will keine Aufmerksamkeit auf mich lenken. So, dann nehmen wir es auf. Nein, ich hätte dazu Kühl sprechen, bitte. So. Genau. Perfekt.
Freeze!
Perfekt. So. So. Dann gehen wir mal hier runter. Was ist denn hier? Ah, hier ist die Not. Aber, wo ist der Springspruch? Den wir entschärfen sollen? Ich komme mich mal ganz in Rom. Wir haben ja Zeit. Ah, ich höre was. Aha! Ja. Egal. Wir haben es gefunden. Einfrieren. Perfektico.
I have the last C4 frozen. There's nothing showing up on the sensor now.
Good work, Raiden.
You're way ahead of me, kid. I still have one to go.
How's your bomb, Peter?
It's a bomb, all right. Sealed C4, and in huge quantities.
You think there's another one in Shell 1?
For sure. Somewhere at the bottom of Strut A.
Why are you so certain?
If this bottom section of the strut is demolished, Shell 2 will be well on its way to destruction.
You mean that Shell 2 will actually sink?
Not immediately. There'll still be 5 struts left. But if Shell 1 loses a strut at the same time, it'll be a very different story. The big shell's structural integrity depends on a very exact balance. If both shells lose a strut each, the whole structure will tear itself apart under its own weight.
What do we do?
I have a sensor that can locate even those scentless C4s. It makes combined use of a neutron scintillator and a hydrogen bomb detector.
You brought that stuff with you?
Of course. I made the calibrations while I was in the pantry.
Does it work?
I just tested it, and it definitely responds. But the best I can do is a sound beacon, not the radar.
Sound?
The shorter the interval between beacons, the closer the target.
I get you.
There's another one in that pantry I was in. You can go back and get it.
It's all yours, Raiden.
I'm going to study it some more and see if the freezing process will work. Don't touch the other one until I say so.
Okay. I'll stand by until you radio in.
Okay. Dann also, du triffst du. Genau. Dann. Ja, flieg mal runter. Kann ich nämlich hier ein Stückchen lang gehen. Ein Stückchen hier rein. Ich habe ihn nirgendwo allein in Damenklo, den Stillman. So, ja.
Peter, I have sensor B.
Good. Head to the bottom of strut A.
How's your invisible bomb?
I'm looking at it, but I'm keeping my distance. How's Pliskin doing?
A few more minutes. I just got to the last strut, but there are a few enemy sentries I have to take care of.
Does it look bad, Peter?
Maybe. It's an odd one. The detonator hasn't been activated.
What?
But the sensors are live, which means...
This is Pliskin. I've located the last C4.
Is that it?
I'm about to freeze it. Then...
Wait! Pliskin! Damn! That was it!
What's going on?
The detonator just woke up. It's counting down!
What
Oh.
happened?
The big ones were rigged to be activated when all the baby C4s went offline. Raiden, the one in Shell 1 should be counting down too. Hurry!
What's the remaining time?
400 seconds.
400 seconds?
Raiden, move! Get to the bottom of strut A now!
Okay. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Hurry up, hurry up, hurry up. Falsch probiert. Oh, ich habe keine Salzschuss für euch, ey. Alter. Doch. Hallo? Oh Gott, oh Gott. Wie viel Wort hast du?
Raiden, pliskin. Listen carefully.
What is it?
I fell for it.
Fell for what?
That man has my number. A proximity trigger. Microwave.
Microwave?
With a 7-foot range. It's not a technique I taught him. Neither was that multi-bomb booby trap. Looks like he's far surpassed me as far as explosives technique goes. As for the rest...
Pete, get the hell out of there.
There's less than 30 seconds left. It's too late.
No!
Pliskin, get away from Strut H as fast as you can.
Pete!
Raiden, keep your distance. Use the spray from as far away as possible.
Me?
You can do it. I know that.
I'm not so sure.
But I am. Do it. I know you can.
Uh-oh. Das war's wohl mit Peter Stillman. Warte. Die Leute können uns mal beballen. Oh, das war knapp.
Colonel, I've neutralized the bomb.
Good work, Raiden.
It was a great loss for everyone.
Yes, it was.
Colonel, any damage report on the explosion?
Seems that the duct for diverting the contaminated seawater was destroyed, and the central section of Shell 2 is flooding. The explosions ignited the oil slick on the surface.
What about the toxins?
The chemicals stayed in containment. There's no immediate danger.
Is the big shell stable?
Shell 1 was unaffected. The price was high, but the threat of the bomb is over for now.
What's the next objective?
Rescue the president. Get back to the upper level.
Roger that.
Okay. Das sollte ja kein großes Problem darstellen. So, ich möchte mich hier, wo wir schon bei uns sind, ein bisschen umsehen. Hallo, mach doch weiter Türchen auf. Was? Aber ich sehe jetzt nichts. Okay, dann.
Raiden, the terrorists have retaliated for our bomb neutralization.
What?
A hostage has been killed, shot in the head. They shot one of them on the roof, just to make sure we caught it. One of our satellites caught it clear as day.
Damn.
They announced they would kill one every hour from now on.
What are my orders? What should I do?
Stay with your mission objective. Rescue the president.
What about the other hostages?
President Johnson is your first priority.
Priority my butt. They're all in danger.
Jeff, be reasonable. I know what you're feeling, but you can't save them all.
No, not by myself.
Are you expecting that Pliskin to come through?
Well,
Looks like he's turned his radio off too.
I can't complete this mission by myself.
That man was not included in the simulation. He is not a factor in this mission.
What do you mean by that, Colonel?
Your mission must remain a solo effort.
What about the SEALs? No second attempt?
They haven't even gotten to planning that. All we can do is wait. In the meantime, you're our only hope.
I understand.
Raiden, go and rescue the president. You can start off by getting to the upper level of Strut A.
Okay. Haben wir mal auf der Oberfläche nicht gelungen? Ja. Tatsächlich. Oh oh. Kein gutes Zeichen. Sag ja, gegen diese Dame will ich nicht gerne
I can't
anbringen.
tell you how happy I am that you were alive after all. I knew this moment would come. Show yourself and finish me. Like you finished off my father. Otherwise, you'll be the one to die.
Oh, crap.
That's not him. This could be interesting. You've seen the fires of hell, haven't you? Maybe you can give me death. My name is Fortune, lucky in war and nothing else. And without a death to call my own. Hurry, kill me, please.
Da.
Fortune's railgun packs some power. A direct hit will kill you. Do not present her with a target under any condition. Stay behind cover. Raiden. Rose did a bit of research on Fortune's weapon.
The big rifle that she carries appears to be a personal railgun.
Railgun?
Yes, an electromagnetic gun that fires bullets with magnetic force. As a movable conductor, it uses plasma electrons to boost acceleration capabilities. The kinetic energy of the ammunition is approximately 10 megajoules. Incidentally, that of a 140mm smooth bore gun ammunition is 20 megajoules.
I can't believe something like that even exists.
It's not available, though. What she has is only a prototype.
That thing sure doesn't sound like a prototype.
Problems with the rail plasma and inter-rail electromagnetic release have yet to be solved. Evaluations exist that criticize it as unacceptable as a field weapon because of the high risk of accidental discharge.
But hers doesn't?
Most likely, probably because she's lucky.
Unbelievable.
Either way, it's a weapon that she alone can wield, that's for sure.
Yeah, and a weapon that's uncontrollable, too.
Be very careful, Jack.
Fortune's railgun packs some power. Fortune's rail.
Okay. Oh là là là. Weg hier. Alter. Alter Schwede. Was ja die ganze Einrichtung hier macht. Oi! Whoa. Oh God, oh God, oh God.
Batman just contacted us directly.
Batman called us?
Yes. Looks like he placed a bomb on the heliport. He specifically asked for you, Raiden.
What?
He's killed off Peter, Now he's after you.
Why me?
How should I know?
Look, this is really not a good time for this.
The countdown's already begun, Raiden.
Great. How much time do I have left?
I'll show you the count. 500 seconds remaining.
So he's planning on taking this place out.
It looks like he has a different agenda from that of Dead Cell.
What about backup?
None. There's no time.
Which type of explosives is it?
He didn't say.
Achievement! Überlegen Sie sofort schon Angriff.
I'll take over, Queen.
What is it?
It seems our friend Fat Man is out of control.
He'll actually try to destroy this place?
Yes, this could unravel everything we've planned.
But why would he do such a thing?
Who knows? But he's nothing more than a stereotypical mad bomber now. He's completely lost sight of our ideals. And with it, his loyalty to Commander Jackson.
All right. I'll take care of the wayward soul. It wasn't him.
Unfortunate.
I expected more of this one, really.
But he couldn't kill you, I see.
Completely useless.
Then he's all mine.
Later. Then.
Now!
Das sind ja nicht mal einen geilen Kopfschuss.
Damn!
Vamp. Are you gone? No. No. That death was meant for me. Why am I the only one that can't die? Alone again? Cheated out of death again? How long will you force me to live? How much longer, Dad? You've punished me enough. I thought you could give me peace. But you couldn't kill me either.
Es scheint, als würde sie ja richtig um den Tod betteln. Hm? Naja, gut.
There's no need for sorrow, Queen. I died once already.
Vamp.
I can't die twice.
Okay. Oh la la. Oh, ne. Oh Gott, oh Gott, oh Gott, oh Gott, oh Gott. Oh. So, da sind wir jetzt nur noch so zum Heliport. Wo ist denn der Heliport? So, da oben. Genau. Oh Gott, oh Gott, oh Gott, oh Gott, oh Gott. Ich bin falsch abgebogen. Aber immerhin haben wir eine Klemmer. Keine Ahnung, ob wir die überhaupt brauchen. Und dann ab da oben. Wo fällt man denn hier auf uns? War das? Eine gute. Hat er da einfach eine Bombe hingerichtet. Wieso?
So you're the one. You're right on time, I see. I like a punctual man.
Is he dead, Sal?
I am Fat Man. I am the greatest that humanity has to offer, and the worst. Can you hear it? Hear this rhythm? It's the rhythm of time. And life. Don't you love those sounds? I used to hang around department store clock counters. Life is short. Bombs tell the time with every moment of their existence, and nothing else announces its own end with such a fanfare. Glad you could make it. The party's about to start. Yum. Good year. Let's drink the Stillman, shall we?
If you destroy the big shell, you'll never collect your ransom.
Ransom? What are you talking about?
$30 billion in cash.
So that's what's going on, huh?
What the hell are you talking about?
Oh, you'll know soon enough. And I could care less what they plan to do. My ambitions are much more simple. To be the most famous bomber of them all.
You're nuts! No one's gonna give a damn about you.
Oh, yes, they will. I'll go down in history as the man who beat Peter Stillman. That's the only reason I assisted them.
Like hell you beat Stillman. He had your number.
What did you say?
You have nothing of his courage. Or... What are you laughing at?
That croc died a dishonorable death 6 months ago.
6 months ago. The liquidation of Dead Cell.
Call it what you want. Only the right stuff survived that hell. It set me free, you know. Opened the way to a new dimension. So that I could become the emperor among detonation devotees.
You're nothing but a common criminal, and that's the only way people will ever remember you.
How dare you! I'm an artist! That is why I dislike boorish military types. It's time to start the party. This is how it works. I plant a bomb, and it'll explode soon after that. If you prefer to stay in one piece, you'll have to disable my bombs. Laugh and grow fat. Let's move!
Ach du Schande. Ah, nee, oder?
Look, your favorite. Explosive.
Halt die Schnauze. Ey, das Teil ist doch wahnsinnig, Alter. Ho, 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 ho.
I'm calling a short recess. On bombs. Is that a triangle?
Oh, ey. So, ich muss ja auf den Kopf sehen. Und perfekt. Oh je. Genau so war das. Am Kopf. Ah ja, ja, ich erinnere mich. Mal gucken, ob ich... Ja. Lalalala, nein, 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 nein. Oh, ey. Ah. Lalalala. Ich komme, PD. No. Das einfach nicht. Perfekt. Nur noch einen Kopfstoß und der ist erledigt. Was war denn jetzt? Alter. Perfekt. Ja, ich mag die Turbopistole, muss ich gestehen. Wo ist er? Wo ist er? Da ist er. Die Sau. Perfekt. Und ich habe ihn nicht getötet, muss ich gestehen. Ich habe ihn definitiv betäubt. Party ist vorbei. Besiegen Sie für... Ja.
My suit. Oh no. I've nothing to wear to the party.
The party's over for you.
That's what you think.
What do you mean? What did you just do? What is this?
I have beautiful hands. These delicate hands can craft works of art.
Answer me, what the hell is this?
It's the switch for the biggest bomb in the entire place.
Huh?
No use. use. Once it's activated, there's no stopping the count.
Where did you plant it? Where is it?
Somewhere in this area. Don't worry, it's very close by.
Where is it?
Go ahead, shoot me. I'm already dead.
Damn!
Think you can find it? When it goes off, it'll take the big shell with it.
Tell me where I can find the bomb!
That's your problem. This is the highlight of the party. Bring it on, I say. They'll be happy too. I die here and start my legend. Too bad you won't be around to see the movies. Laugh and grow fat.
Überdeutlich einander klatschen. Entschuldigung. Haben Sie eine Identifikationsmarke? Ja, schön. Das wollte ich eigentlich nicht. Das ist gereimt. So.
Good work, Raiden. Looks like all the bombs are neutralized. One of their main leverages is now gone. That leaves...
Colonel, Fat Man didn't seem to know about the ransom demands.
Intentionally kept in the dark, I'd say. He seemed to be coming from a very different place from the other terrorists. Raiden, a lot of hostages, our president included, are still in danger. Keep your mind focused on protecting them.
What are my orders?
Rescue the president.
We have no idea where he is.
You haven't been in the Central Core yet. I suggest you start there.
Wait, I have another call. Want me to take it?
No, I'll go offline. Best to keep our presence unknown.
How you doing, kid?
Pliskin, is everything all right?
Could be better. Looks like I was out cold for a while.
How did you manage to stay alive?
Had a little help from a friend.
Friend?
What about the bomb?
Diffused. And Fat Man, too.
That's good news.
How's Shell, too?
It's a mess. The bomb crippled H-strut.
What about the toxins?
The what?
If the big shell blows up, the explosion is expected to produce massive amounts of toxins.
Never heard anything about that.
Huh?
Well, looks like there's not much danger of that in any case. But the Central Core is starting to flood. It won't last much longer.
Well, what about the president and the other hostages?
They weren't in Shell 2. They must be in Shell 1.
We need to get the hostages out of here now.
It's too far from Manhattan for a swim.
What about the lifeboats?
There doesn't seem to be any. Doesn't make sense.
So a chopper is our only extraction?
Right. And it comes with a passenger limit. Intel has it that there are about 30 hostages.
It'd take more than a single trip.
We'll have to come back.
Can you pilot a chopper?
No, but I brought a gearhead with me. He's a good guy. I'll introduce you later.
Pliskin, I'm on the heliport right now, but I don't see their Harrier. It's out somewhere.
We better move now, then. Our chances with a Harrier after us are close to nothing.
Do you know where the president is?
No, that one's all yours.
The president is at the top of our rescue list. These are our orders, Lieutenant JG.
Your orders, not mine.
What?
See you later.
Interessant. So. Aber ich glaube, ich werde erst einmal den Stream ein bisschen anpassen. Wenn das den Stream an. Moment. So. Weitere Abenteuer auf der Bitte. So. Steht. Ja, nicht so lang. Und fertig. So, weiter geht's. So, die Frage ist jetzt, wo ist der Präsident?
You passed with flying colors.
Was?
Identify yourself.
I'm like you. I have no name.
Are you Mr. X?
If you like. But come, let's get out of the open. Follow me.
Are you with Foxhound too?
Neither enemy nor friend. Just a messenger from the Lali Lulelo. This is safer, I think.
Safe from what?
Eavesdropping, of course.
All right. Why did you contact me?
I've been ordered to give you backup, including the relaying of necessary intel.
Ordered by whom? Why won't you identify yourself?
There is no need for you to know.
I'll decide whether I need to know.
You are not yet trusted to make such decisions. I'll tell you something you do need to know instead. The current location of the president.
What?
Or rather, the person who knows the current location of the president.
Who is it?
A Secret Service agent named Ames, currently being held with other hostages.
Secret Service, huh?
The head of the president's security detail, Ames has been fitted with the same type of VIP nanomachine system as the president. If you're within range, you should be able to communicate.
Why are you telling me this?
Do I need to repeat myself?
There's no reason for me to believe any of this. You understand that?
Of course, but you also have no choice but to believe. Do you have any other leads?
Where are those hostages?
The hostages are being held in the B1 conference hall in the Shell 1 core. You'll find Ames there.
What does he look like?
We don't know if it is indeed a he. I've never met this person either.
How am I supposed to look for someone without even a description?
Use your ears.
What's that supposed to mean?
Ames has a pacemaker. You'll be able to hear the machine sound in the heartbeat.
You expect me to walk up to these hostages and listen to every one of their heartbeats?
The sound is too minute to detect unamplified. You'd be captured immediately.
So what am I supposed to do?
Use the directional microphone. There's one somewhere in the core.
Okay.
Take this. The security card will unlock all level 2 security doors, including the one into the core. It's called a PAN card. It works together with your body's own electronic field. And watch yourself. The core is more heavily guarded than any other section of the big shell. You'll get nowhere just like that. Try this instead.
One of the terrorists?
The surveillance camera won't let you on the elevator without the right uniform.
You want me to disguise myself?
Men assigned to the core and those on perimeter duty are given different colors to wear. Your new outfit will work in some areas, not others. The uniform alone won't fool them either.
You're talking about weapons.
Right, you need an AK.
But I saw them carrying an AN-94.
All men assigned to the core section carry AKs.
So without an AK-74U, someone will see through me really quick.
You could take care of the weapon issue yourself. One other thing.
There's more?
You'll also have to pass a retinal scan to get into the conference hall.
Biometrics. Crap.
Nothing but the real thing will suffice. Deception is not an option here.
Interessant.
I suggest you hurry. They have a nuke on their side.
The nuke. They have a nuclear weapon with them?
You didn't find their continuing presence here unusual? Even with the president as hostage, this is an island, and they have no visible means of escape.
Even if they do have a nuke, the warhead is no good without an access code. The security lockout can't be bypassed.
They don't need to. They have the code. You saw it too, I believe. The Navy man would have a handcuff. The other half of it is on the football, or the black case if you like. The nuclear button. And now they have it.
Why did they have to bring the football along? To a decontamination plant of all places.
But they did have to. Because, after all, the big shell is the farthest thing from a cleanup plant there is.
What?
Dead Cell didn't have to bring the nuke along with them. It was right here to begin with. Nothing in this affair is what it seems.
A cover-up? But why? For what?
For Metal Gear that is housed here.
Oh.
Metal Gear?
The very same. Bipedal nuke cable from the airport Shadow Moses infamy. This place is the R&D center for its newest incarnation.
What the hell is going on?
Better ask Ames the rest.
Interessant.
What's this for?
You might be glad you have it. Keep the controller's vibration function on.
What do I need a cell phone for?
Ja, und weg ist mit jetzt.
Colonel, who was that man just now?
He's not one of ours. No, we have no one like that in our unit.
He said that the big shell was housing a new model of Metal Gear.
First I've heard of it.
Colonel, what are you not telling me?
I've been completely open with you, Raiden. I've told you everything.
Is that everything you know? Or everything I need to know?
Snap out of it, Raiden. I'll have the Metal Gear rumor looked into. You need to make contact with this Ames.
So you believe that ninja?
Since we have no leads on the President's current location, we have no other alternatives. Right now, collect as much data as you can, including anything on Metal Gear.
Are those my orders?
Yes, they are. Disguise yourself as an enemy soldier and infiltrate the Shell 1 core.
Understood.
Okay. Aber die Frage ist, wo müssen wir hin? Wo? Okay, hier ist. Ah, okay, hier ist die Ebene. Aber ich sollte mich nur mal im Warenhaus umsehen. Das mache ich jetzt auch. Wir sehen uns ein bisschen im Warenhaus um. Komm. Oh. Das ewige Rumgerenne, das war im Teil 1 besser gelöst. Finde ich. Da wolltest du nicht lang rumrennen. Wenn das nächste Support. Ja, ein bisschen rumgerennen musstest du auch im ersten Teil. Gebe ich ja zu. Und nicht so viel wie hier, ey. So. So, knapp gut. Ah, da wollte ich jetzt nicht rein. Was mache ich denn? Ich bin geistig behindert, sei doch. Ah, geistig behindert. Einmal geistig behindert sein. Ah, hier haben wir auf jeden Fall den Minendetektor. Was gut ist. AK zur Suppressor. Wo ist denn hier die AK? Alles Waffen, die wir nicht haben. So schön. Ah!
There's somebody there.
Alter.
Freeze.
So.
Freeze.
So. Aber die beiden mal kalt gestellt hier. Hier ist eine Not. Wir haben hier Box 2. Das ist auch schön. Mein Gott, ey. Ah! Und, mein Gott, ich bin geistig. Fällt lassen. Level 3. Hier, Level 2. Ah! Hab ich mich jetzt erschrocken.
Raiden, what's wrong? Raiden! Raiden!
Scheibendreck, Alter. Hab ich mich jetzt erschrocken, ey. Alter Schwede, was soll denn das? Das ist die 4, schön. Level 3. Okay. Was haben wir hier? Level 3, okay. Munition für meine Betäubungsding, Betäubungspistole. So. Was haben wir denn? So. Ah, lala. Nein, ist ja gut. So, dann gehen wir. So. Habe ich alles? Habe ich alles entschärft? Ja. Empfehlung.
Raiden, make contact with...
Ich bin ja dabei, Colonel. Bin ja dabei. Ah, da wollte ich nicht lang. Meine Fresse. So. Wo ist denn die AK? Ja. Bin ich. Ah, da habe ich sie. Oh, Colonel. Ich weiß doch, was ich dazu zu tun habe. Aber ich möchte erstmal mal meine Waffe. Nein. AK. Wir haben doch Ist es schon? Ja. Genau. Wer es braucht, kann es gerne benutzen. Ich brauche es nicht unbedingt. Ich bleibe lieber bei meiner Betäubungspistole, verursacht kennenlernen. Du tötest keinen. Ja, genau. Leg dich mal Beine. Leg dich mal schlafen. So, so. Oh Gott. Müssen wir uns also tarnen. Und wenn wir mal die Kleidung holen. Ja, gut. Und? Jacke. Denn die macht mehr Power, die hat mehr Eier. Also ab in den Chor.
Got a minute, Jack?
Rose?
I found some information on where Solid Snake is interred.
Great. Shoot.
I've located the grave site.
And the body?
Exhumed for DNA testing.
Well, do you have the results?
The right arm was missing, but there was no doubt that it was him. That body belongs to Solid Snake.
So the head of the terrorist group must be...
An imposter.
Right.
You sound disappointed.
I guess I was kind of hoping to meet the legend in the flesh.
I get you. But it looks like he's not behind this incident.
Raiden, the president needs you, I think. Disguise yourself as enemy personnel and infiltrate the core section. Your priority is to contact Agent Ames.
Ja. Dann machen wir jetzt genau das. Manchmal schaue ich mich richtig hier um. Hier ist eine andere Note. Chef. Also nichts einfach von Interesse. So kommen. Interessant. Where? Okay, können wir nochmal hier gucken. So, ich gehe hier weiter. Take off, B1. Babam.
Retinol pattern recognized. You are cleared to enter. Retinol pattern is not recognized.
Oh Gott, oh Gott. Zukunft ist voll. Die geht nicht. Die stehen nur da rum und machen gar nicht. Das sind 5 Wochen, Alter. Hier kommen wir also erstmal nicht weiter. Danke mal. Direkt mal in die zweite, in den Guck. Naja, ihr wisst, was ich meine. Oh oh. Jede Menge Wachen. Warum? Was soll denn das?
Hello.
Hallo.
Good morning. Good morning.
Oh.
Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning.
Hello.
Hallo. Ah, schön.
Hello.
So, ich hab. Oh ja.
You have the directional microphone. According to our information, Ames has a pacemaker. This should make his cardiac pattern fairly distinct. Use the directional microphone to locate it.
What's up? How? How?
So. Was haben wir denn hier? Hier. Und hier. Nix. Schön. Was haben wir hier? Oh Gott, oh Gott, oh Gott. Ist ja weiß nicht so kompliziert hier. So, dann. Oh Gott. Wie willst du denn da reinkommen? Bewusstlos lang geht anscheinend nicht. Da müssen wir wohl jemanden. Ja. Aber so. Geht ja leider nicht anders.
Freeze!
So. Waffe wegstecken. Würgegriff und Rainer.
Retinal pattern recognized. You are cleared to enter.
Oh Gott! Jetzt wird's interessant. Glaube ich. Glaube ich. Hier haben wir die Geiseln, die wir befreien müssen. Zumindest nur einen. Ey. Aber die Frage ist, wie und wo erkennen wir ihn?
Raiden, one of those hostages in there is Ames. The only thing we know is that Ames wears a pacemaker. His heartbeat should sound different from other people's, so use the directional microphone to locate him. Once you recognize Ames by his heartbeat, keep the microphone pointed toward him. Then push the action button and call out to him. If it really is Ames, he should respond in some way.
What if it's the wrong person?
The guards may get suspicious and come running instead. Security could get tighter, too.
Try to be sure before you take the risk.
Don't call out to a hostage with the action button until you're fairly sure that it's Ames. If you do make a mistake, switch the microphone for an AK and get out of there before a guard gets suspicious. If you're discovered inside, they'll cut off your retreat and call in the reinforcements. You won't make it out of the room. The mission will be over if you're discovered. Don your disguise and look for Ames while deflecting the enemy's suspicion.
Okay.
Reporting no problems in the hall on B1 in the Shell 1 core. Freeze!
Jack, what's going on? Answer me! Jack? Jack!
Geil, geile Bild auf jeden Fall. Weapon.
Reporting no problem on B1 in the Shell 1 core. Reporting no problems in the hall on B1 in the Shell 1 core.
Oh ja.
Your aims, aren't you?
Oh.
Hey, you! Just wait a minute. What are you up to?
Reporting no problems in the hall on B1 in the Shell 1 core.
Freeze!
Oh, nee, ne?
Raiden, come in. Raiden! Raiden!
Reporting no problems in the hall on B1 in the Shell 1 core.
Gehen wir weiter.
Your aims, aren't
Reporting
you?
no problems in the hall on B1 in the Shell 1 core.
Wo ist meine...
Your aims, aren't you? Your aims, aren't you? Your aims, aren't you? Your aims, aren't you? Your aims, aren't you?
Reporting no problems in the hall on B1 in the Shell 1 core.
Oh Gott, oh Gott, oh Gott.
Your aims, aren't you?
Oh, ey, komm schon.
Reporting no problems in the hall on B1 in the Shell 1 core.
Your aims, aren't you?
Oh Mann.
Hey, you! Just wait a minute.
Huh?
What happened to your weapon?
Ah! Scheibendreck!
What the hell happened? Raiden! Raiden!
Oh Gott!
Reporting no problems in the hall on B1 in the Shell 1 core. Reporting no problems in the hall on B1 in the Shell 1 core.
Aber ist das ganz einfach?
Your aims, aren't you? Your aims, aren't you?
Oh, 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 oh.
Reporting no problems in the hall on B1
Your
in the Shell
aims,
1
aren't
core.
you? Your aims, aren't you?
Reporting no problems in the hall on B1 in the Shell 1 core.
Your aims, aren't you? Your aims, aren't you?
Okay, die Dame anscheinend auch nicht. So, dann. Arbeiten wir uns einfach so systematisch. Ja.
Your aims, aren't you?
Oh, nein, 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 nein.
Your
Die
aims,
nicht.
aren't you?
Oh, lala.
Hey, you, just wait a minute. What happened to your weapon?
Ich hab sie doch. Die ist sie doch. Alles gut.
Reporting no problems in the hall on B1 in the Shell 1 core.
Alles gut. Das war eine Waffe.
Your aims, aren't you?
Oh, nein, 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 nein. Bitte nicht. Oh, lala.
Hey, you, just wait a minute. What?
Ah!
Freeze!
Oh, Mann!
Raiden, is everything all right?
Nein, nix.
Raiden!
Oh, ey. Das ist so eine behinderte Scheiße hier. Sorry.
Reporting no problems in the hall on B1 in the Shell 1 core.
Halt die Schnauze einfach. Muss nicht alle paar Sekunden Meldungen machen, Alter. Kann doch einmal am Sack gehen.
Your aims, aren't you?
Kann doch einem der um den Sack gehen. Wie sollen wir den Ames richtig hier finden, Alter? Es sind so viele Geiseln.
You're Ames, aren't you?
Okay. Ich hab verstanden, du bist nicht Ames. Gott. Und unser Kollege läuft doch wiederum. Fliegen muss, ne? Wäre ja auch sonst wäre ja keine Wache.
Reporting no problems in the hall on B1 in the Shell 1 core.
Ja. Arbeiten wir uns systematisch.
You're Ames, aren't you? You're Ames, aren't you? You're Ames, aren't you?
Oh. Okay. Wo gehst du lang, mein Freund? Alter.
You're Ames, aren't you?
Oh la. Hier ist nix. Geh weiter. Alles gut.
Then perhaps you're Ames, right? Then perhaps you're Ames, right?
Reporting no problems in the hall on B1 in the Shell 1 core.
So. Die Dame verwandt nicht.
It'd be a huge help if you happen to be Ames.
Wahrscheinlich nicht.
It'd be a huge help if you happen to be Ames.
Oh no. Oh.
Possible hostile sighted. Send backup.
Oh.
It'd be a huge help if you happen to be Ames.
Oh Gott.
Reporting no problems in the hall on B1 in the Shell 1 core.
It'd be a huge help if you happen to be Ames.
Jawohl. Wir haben ihn gefunden, Leute. Na, eigentlich.
You must be Ames. Keep still and listen to me. I'm not a terrorist. I got in here using one of their uniforms. I'm taking off the tape. Stay quiet.
Who told you about me?
An informer calling himself Mr. X, dressed like a ninja.
I see. Take this thing off me, will you? I'm Richard Ames.
Secret Service?
No, I was set in by the Lali Lule Lo, just like you.
What?
You're here to find out where the president is. We have little time, so I'll be brief. How about switching to nano communications first?
Nanocommunications.
Right, silence beats talk when it comes to safety. Are you on?
Right here. Do you really know where the president is?
Almost certainly. He was moved to the first floor of Shell 2's core section.
The first floor. The core of Shell 2. Is he still there?
I don't know. I can't get a response.
You don't think he's been like the other hostages?
Hmm?
A hostage was killed in retaliation after the SEAL 10 disaster, remember?
What are you talking about? Regardless of what they do to other hostages, they won't touch the president.
What makes you so sure?
The case.
You mean the nuclear button they took?
Right. And the case won't do a thing by itself. That case may be the single most advanced example of a weapons failsafe system. The password is nothing less than the physiological data of the US president.
Physiological data?
The president's own vital signs, heartbeat, brainwave pattern, blood pressure and so on are constantly monitored and relayed by his internal nanomachines. This information, along with the DNA pattern, serve as a biometric password, unbreakable even by the latest parallel processor supercomputers. The password entry itself cannot be performed unless brainwave patterns and heartbeats fall within normal parameters, rendering chemical and other forms of coercion impractical. In other words, the login must be made of the president's own free will. As a failsafe, the input must also be reconfirmed hourly, even after the initial login. If a valid confirmation is not forthcoming, the system will automatically cancel the login.
And that's why they can't harm the president.
At least until the bird flies.
Is there really a new model of Metal Gear here?
Absolutely. The black case serves as the launch key to Metal Gear as well.
Why would they hide Metal Gear in an offshore plant?
Haven't they told you anything? The entire thing was planned. The oil spill, the tanker accident that caused it, everything. The big shell was built specifically for the development of a new Metal Gear model. The inspection tour was to check its progress.
What's going on around here?
Wait. Here comes Snake.
That's him?
Use the microphone to listen in.
Okay. Dann hören wir mal rein. Was,
King, Fat Man is dead.
It doesn't matter. Saved us the trouble of getting rid of him ourselves.
Why did he betray us?
They're a band of lunatics to begin with. Nothing they do should come as a surprise.
I'll have his background rechecked, just in case.
You think he was working for them?
We can't discount the possibility. Especially with that intruder still at large.
Yes. The man in the sneaking suit.
You know more about those suits than I do.
But Foxhound was disbanded 4 years ago. So it must be the Patriots. What about the damage to Shell 2?
The circulation system for the contaminated water has been damaged. The water being drawn in is overflowing, and the lower block of the central section is flooding.
Seal the connecting pathway between Shells 1 and 2.
The Simtex and IR sensors are already in place.
Any effect on it?
No.
What about the President?
The password entry has already been made to the black case. In 1 hour, we'll need a confirmation from him. His work is done after that.
Make sure you keep him alive until then.
Yes, I know.
What about the unit's activation?
Almost complete. The code has already been entered. All we need now is for the girl to start the system.
The usual method, I assume?
No. The drugs took care of everything.
Only a few more steps to outer heaven.
Who is that cyborg ninja, Shalashaska?
I cannot even guess.
What about you?
Looked into.
Don't cast suspicion where it isn't due.
Where it isn't due, when you watched my father die and did nothing.
It's been 2 years ago, Olga. Let it go.
I read the case file for Shadow Moses, by the way.
Olga, how could you suspect me?
I know that Ninja is not one of my men.
How meaningful you make that sound. If Sergei were still alive...
If the old man were still alive, I wouldn't need to take orders from you.
Olga, Sergei was my best friend.
If you sell us out, I'll kill you myself.
Listen, daughter of Sergei. Don't ever let me see your gun pointed at me again.
If you wish, I'll put a bullet in your back instead.
Fighting. I took you both in when no one else would. You think any government would have you as irregulars in this political climate? The worst kind of wet works, maybe. But even that's doubtful. I recommend against switching camps. You've nowhere left to go. It's happening again?
This damn right arm. Liquid! It's almost as if it's having its revenge.
How much do you think we spent on that arm in Lyon? The best transplant surgery team in the world.
I never trust a Frenchman. There's something going on. The incidents are becoming more frequent. Maybe that man's presence.
Ocelot, I leave this place in your hands. I have the intruder to take care of.
Yes, King.
Is that really Solid Snake?
That's what he claims.
I thought Snake was dead.
Solid Snake did die. But he's also here in the shell. Either he survived or there are two of them.
Two of them?
And that's impossible. Anyway, what did you manage to catch?
They said password input was complete.
I thought so.
You said the password entry into the black case had to be made by the president willingly.
That's right.
So this means the president is cooperating with them.
It would have to be, yes.
Why?
Probably tired of being a puppet, but it wasn't a smart move to betray us.
A puppet?
We're running out of time. They will fire a nuke. You know what you need to do before then.
Fire the nuke? But it's nowhere close to the ransom deadline.
Ransom?
$30 billion in cash.
What are you babbling about? The nuclear strike is not a threat. It's been the objective all along.
They plan to slaughter millions of people.
No, a high-altitude detonation. You've heard of the Compton effect?
Total disruption of electronic equipment caused by EMMA pulse.
Textbook answer. Well, when an average nuclear warhead goes off within the atmosphere, the result is an electromagnetic pulse of up to 50 billion megawatts. The EMMA field can reach tens of thousands of volts per meter, and most electronic equipment will be toast in an instant.
If one of the key movers of world economy stops functioning, it could mean the beginning of a global depression.
But that isn't their aim. What they plan to do is liberate Manhattan. Pull it offline and turn it into some kind of a republic. Hence, Sons of Liberty, I suppose.
Sons of Liberty?
Damn! Ocelot is coming. I'm going offline. Search my pocket. Hurry! It's a security card. You'll be able to unlock doors of up to level 3 security. Use it to get to Shell 2. Take care of the president before they launch the nuke. He's coming here. Pick up your AK. He's coming here.
Ja.
Pick up your AK.
Who are you?
Freeze!
Ah, scheiße. Ups, ich hab die Verkleidung. Leider.
Raiden!
Ah, machen wir nochmal. Entschuldigt. Ah, ich hab auch versehen die Kleidung.
What do you think you're doing?
I asked him to remove these. I'm ill, you see.
I always knew that the DIA turned out second-rate liars.
What are you talking about?
No need for denials. We know what you are, Colonel Ames. They knew that the president was planning to betray them. So they sent you in to keep tabs on him. Am I right?
You?
Sorry, Colonel. You failed to carry out your duties.
You'll never escape the Lali-Lulelo.
Is that so? What the?
You tricked me. I understand now. Ocelot.
You? Which team are you with? Show me your face. You know who he is.
No, he is not one of mine.
Identify yourself. We meet at last. Hold your fire. We need the hostages alive.
Hurry, get away.
But you died.
Leave this to me.
Raus hier. Oh.
Colonel, Ames is dead. Looked like a heart attack.
That's unfortunate. However, we do at least know where the president is.
So there really is a new type of Metal Gear in this place?
Apparently. We're still looking into it.
I've also been told that the nuclear strike was what the terrorists were after from the start, not the $30 billion.
Right. It was a cover-up all along.
Colonel, what are you keeping from me?
I am not keeping back anything. It's not as though I'm told all the facts either. I'm pulling in all the favors I can to look into all this. Just be a little patient. Our priority should be with the president right now. We can take it that they've completed the password entry and are preparing Metal Gear for nuclear strike. Get to the president as soon as possible.
But the president is cooperating with them.
According to Ames, yes. But it's also true that they're about to get rid of the president. There's something else going on here, and the president may be able to tell you what it is when you see him in person. Once they get the confirmation for nuclear launch, they'll do it. You need to rescue the president before then.
Jack, I agree with the Colonel. You need to protect the president for now.
All right.
Who's there?
Ich verstecke mich hier erstmal. Bis sich die Lage ein bisschen beruhigt hat.
Who's that?
Okay. Ah, la 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 la.
Enemy sighted. Requesting backup.
Halt's Maul, ey. Oh, ey, Alter. Okay. Abhauen, 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 abhauen. Scheibendreck, Alter.
An intruder!
Bin nicht da. Verpisst euch. Oh Gott, oh Gott. Ja, ne, ist klar, ne? Kuro.
What's that?
Oh, ey, halt's Maul.
Enemy sighted. Requesting backup unit.
Scheibendreck, Scheibendreck. Oh Gott, oh Gott, oh Gott, oh Gott. Oh, ey. So. Ich komme ab hier. Tschüssi. Oh. Oh Gott, oh Gott, oh Gott. So. Wollt ihr zu Eingang so zu... Dann müssen wir so schreibt B. Interessant. Na gut. Oi! Alter. Ist ja gut, ist ja gut. Okay, da wollte ich jetzt nicht hin. Falsche Richtung. Natürlich. Oh Gott, oh Gott. Erstmal eine andere Waffe. Meine schöne Betäubungspistole. Ah, ehrlich. So, die. Bin ich hier richtig? Ja. Oh Gott. So, jetzt sind wir hier. Die. Jawohl. Ach du Schande, ey. Das nicht mal. Ordentliche Falle.
Raiden, can you hear me?
Pliskin, where have you been?
Checking around. I'm in Strut H right now. How's the situation over there?
We have a lead on the president's location.
Where is he?
Shell 2 core, the first floor.
I'm cut off from the core where I am. It's a mess here.
All right, I'm on my way to Shell 2 right now.
There are IR sensors in place on the connecting bridge between shells 1 and 2. If you break the beams, the semtex will go off.
Yeah, I heard them talking about that.
Target the control units and destroy them. Make sure you don't shoot the semtex.
What do the control units look like?
Take a look with your binoculars.
That's the semtex. And that must be the control unit.
Yep. Okay. Ja. Holen wir uns aber erstmal ein paar Sachen aus dem Warenhaus. Bevor wir hier weitermachen. Weil hier werden wir definitiv das... Oh, nein. Als Maul. So, oh nein. Das ist die falsche Richtung. Hier werden wir definitiv das Scharfschützengewehr brauchen und das und das habe ich halt noch nicht. Deswegen erst einmal Kommando zurück. Oh Gott. Lauf. Döner Bude hat noch auf. So, Rainer. Lauf, kleiner Raiden, lauf. Oh Gott. So. Ja, ich weiß, ich hätte mit der Arbeit auch ein bisschen ersparen können. Mein Fehler. So. Ja, da sind wir wieder. Was haben wir denn hier Schönes? RGW6. Aha. Hallo? Ich würde gerne da hoch. Richtig mal schlafen.
Freeze.
Gut. Oh Gott. Ich möchte keine unangenehmen Überraschungen haben, ne? Claymore, CP, alles wunderbar. So. Was haben wir hier noch? PS1.
Use your PSG-1 to take out the IR sensors control units. Head to the connecting bridge between shells 1 and 2.
Ja, das habe ich auch vor. So, Zukunft mit voll. Gut. Oh Gott. Die friedliche, die Wache durchschläft. Interessant. Hui. Schön Seitenschlagen. Weil irgendwo lang, sehen wir mich nicht, weiß nur nicht mehr wo. Ja, das ist das Problem, liebe Leute. So. Machen wir es wieder ganz einfach. Interessant. Ui, schön. Hackenschlangen! Yay! Entschuldigt. Und das habe ich jetzt so sehr geliebt hier. Ratschlag! So. Hier sind wir wieder. Vorher wollen wir es aber mal speichern, man weiß ja nie.
What's up, Jack?
Speichern.
Jack, I know you're probably doing fine, but don't get discouraged. Remember, Lieutenant J.G. Pliskin is with you too. You'll be all right. What's wrong?
Nothing.
Don't give me that. Every time you say nothing, it's always something. What's wrong?
It's just that, you know, you seem to think pretty highly of him.
Well...
Yeah, Pliskin's the kind of guy you can really depend on, isn't he?
What?
What?
Yeah, Pliskin is one heck of a man, isn't he? He's so cool, so confident.
Yeah.
But he's nowhere near as cool as you. You'll always be my number one. Always.
But that's not what I meant.
You know, you're kind of cute sometimes. Bye, Jack.
No. So süß sind die Beine. So. Ich glaube, die ersten beiden können wir auch so erledigen. Das suchen wir mal. Das da hinten auf jeden Fall. Ja. Eine Möwe. Ja. So. So, da ganz hinten. Was soll ich da rankommen? Momentchen. Momentchen. Ja. Hat doch wunderbar funktioniert. Wo fehlt denn noch eine? Wo fehlt denn noch eine? Wahrscheinlich auf der Kamera da. Na schön. Ja. Kamera! Oh nein, das daneben. Oi. So. Das sollte genügen. Perfekt.
Raiden, I found us a ride.
I'm all ears.
One of the enemy's Kasatkas.
Is it in good shape?
Full tank. I'm heading for Shell 1 now. What about that Harrier?
It's not on the heliport here.
Good. I'll set this one down there then.
Can you cover the hostages? They're being held on level B1 in the core. Pliskin, you didn't happen to find any other places where hostages were being held, did you?
No, nothing like that.
Okay.
How many hostages are there?
There's a few short of 30. One dead and several wounded.
The Kasatka's cargo area will hold 13 max.
What about the other Kasatka?
I sabotaged it. It can't come after us if it can't get off the ground. We'll have to make 2 trips.
Can you fly a Kasatka?
I have a pilot who's flown the civilian model, the KA-62 in VR. There's not a whole lot of difference between the military KA-60 and the civilian model.
Cleared for takeoff.
Raiden, let me introduce you to my partner, Otacon.
Otacon?
Hey, Raiden. Nice to meet you.
Intruders!
Over here!
Damn! Raiden, I'll talk to you later.
Yeah.
Colonel, I need some answers from you. Who exactly is Pliskin and his partner?
I know what you're thinking.
It keeps coming back to Shadow Moses. And now this Otacon.
AKA Hal Emmerich, PhD, a Shadow Moses survivor.
Rose?
Snake and Otacon both became fugitives after Shadow Moses, wanted for acts of terrorism.
An anti-Metal Gear organization.
They sabotaged and destroyed countless Metal Gear units throughout the world.
And were responsible for the incident 2 years ago that necessitated the construction of the Big Shell.
Snake and his partner aren't terrorists.
Jack, why are you defending them?
I look back on what I've done here so far, and things like training and sense of duty alone won't get you through a sneaking mission like this.
Jack, are you okay?
You need something higher. I can't think of the right word, but it has to be pure will, backed up by courage, or ideals, or something like that. I'd stake my life on it. The solid snake that saved Shadow Moses couldn't turn into a terrorist.
Maybe that's true, but they went down with that tanker 2 years ago. We even recovered Snake's body.
And the DNA test results on the body say it's him.
Jack, I know what you're saying, but Snake is dead. He can't be here, not even as this Dr. Hal Emmerich.
But that also means that he can't be the terrorist leader behind this thing.
Ja. Da hat er recht. Uh-oh.
I've been waiting for you. A messenger from the Patriots. Where do I know him from?
So you're the boss around here?
No, not just around here. I'm the boss to surpass Big Boss himself. Solid Snake. No, that is not Solid Snake.
Jetzt wird's langsam interessant hier.
What a pleasant surprise, brother.
Save it, you brother of mine.
Don't say you've forgotten me.
Snake.
Snake?
Right, take cover.
Stop impersonating him.
Brother, I'm a whole different game from Liquid.
Interessant.
That the best you can do, Snake?
Did I get it?
Oh yeah.
We're in trouble. It's the Harrier.
The world needs only one big boss. Drown, you fools, for interfering!
Right. This is the Stinger missile launcher. The Kasaka can't stand up to the Harrier. You have to shoot the Harrier down.
Snake, we got company.
Alles klar. Alter, alleine wenn wir rein guckst du. Ich mach das. So, über Feuer. Aktion. Stängel aufsammeln. Und dann den Oberzukommen, was wir zu tun sind.
Handguns and machine guns can't stand up to fighter jets. Use the Stinger missiles instead.
Ja.
Don't panic, even if you lose sight of the Harrier. Look at your radar. The radar has been modified to show where the Harrier is. Use the radar and locate the Harrier's position.
Okay.
Don't start scurrying about even after the Harrier is flown away and is no longer in eyesight. When the Harrier is pointed in your direction, it should flash for a moment as it reflects the sun. Don't miss that flash. Locate it as early as possible and hit it with a Stinger. If you delay, you'll be attacked.
Okay.
Both wings are outfitted with an air-to-surface rocket pod. The rockets aren't guided, so moving should get you out of their way. Watch out for the blast zone. That Harrier 2 is equipped with cluster bombs. Each bomb is full of bomblets, a combined munitions weapon. A cluster bomb has a huge effective range. There's no way to avoid one on the upper level of a connecting bridge. Escape by going to the lower level.
Okay.
The Harrier's exhaust is extremely hot. You cannot afford to get enveloped in it. When the Harrier draws near, run down to the lower level. The Harrier is outfitted with IR flares, a countermeasure that burns in midair with magnesium to deceive infrared homing missiles. Shooting a flare will draw any launched Stinger missiles towards the flare. Harriers are equipped with
Okay. Ich denke mal, wir haben genug gehört. Oh, danke. Und dann machen wir das mal ran. Oh la la. Ja, ja. Wo denn? Alter.
Use this! Burn, baby! Right, I'll take care of it. Stop that. More ammo. Catch.
Unbelievable.
I'll take care of it.
Oi!
You're tougher than I thought. I'll let you go learn its style.
Oh ja, ja. Aber wie komme ich denn jetzt hier raus?
Try dodging this!
Alles klar. Oh la 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 la. Okay. Oh la la.
I'll let you go out in style!
Oh Gott, oh Gott, oh Gott. Achievement, schön.
There's something coming up.
That's Metal Gear! It's already active!
Uh-oh.
They got my eye! Fab! Go! Ha!
Hey, what's that? It's running on water.
Raiden, you all right?
Yeah. How about you guys?
Barely managed, but we're all right.
The chopper?
We need some time for repairs.
Oh.
The president's all yours.
Okay. Can I ask you something?
What?
Are you the Snake? They said you were dead.
No, not me. There are still too many things I need to do.
Snake, you're a legend, and that's why I need to ask you this.
Legend? A legend is nothing but fiction. Someone tells it, someone else remembers, everybody passes it on.
I'm here because I was assigned to this mission, not because I want to. If I could, I'd be out of here in a second. How could you come back to all this? Why keep fighting?
There's something my best friend said to me once.
What?
We're not tools of the government or anyone else. Fighting was the only thing I was good at, but at least I always fought for what I believed in.
What about the DNA results from that body?
That was Liquid's body. He and Snake are identical on the genetic level.
Liquid?
A deception, for our own protection. We stole his frozen body from some organization. Kind of a hassle, though.
That's all there is to it.
Are you two really an NGO?
Insofar as we're a non-profit organization of civilians advocating a cause, yes. The cause happens to be the eradication of Metal Gear.
We work on our own, but it's a cause worth fighting for.
Why would you stick your neck out for something this risky?
That's the way I used to look at it, 4 years ago. I was holed up in the middle of nowhere in Alaska, drinking too much.
We have a responsibility to the coming generations, to the world.
What responsibility?
To keep track of the mistakes we've made as a species.
We need to remember, to spread the word, to fight for change. And that's what keeps me alive.
You think you can change the future?
I'm not as arrogant as that.
What you do isn't grassroots activism. It's more like terrorism.
I admit that.
But our group, Philanthropy, received some information. A new Metal Gear prototype was being developed here, and terrorists were planning to raid the facility. The information came from a very reliable source.
So you're here to...
We're here to stop all that. But I also have a personal motive.
Looks like the terrorists have his sister in the big shell. We're here on our own, not under anyone's orders. We have our own battles. Otacon's here for someone. I'm not.
This is a military mission.
Jack, are you all right?
Just barely.
You almost gave me a heart attack.
Sorry, it wasn't intentional.
I know that, and I know I need to stay stronger.
Say a prayer for me, Rose, so I can come back.
You will make it back. I'm with you all the way, remember?
That means a lot to me, you know.
I'm going to save the data, okay, Jack?
Okay. In Demand? Dann speichern wir mal.
Colonel, Metal Gear's already gone active.
It's not too late. You can still prevent a nuclear strike by securing the president and preventing password confirmation from taking place. Get to the president. He's in the core section of Shell 2.
I'm checking the satellite images. Looks like you can get to the core from the other side of Strut L.
The core hasn't gone under yet from what we can tell. Follow the railings down, then jump onto the pipes.
The only viable strut in the outer perimeter is the L. That attack just now doesn't make any sense. It's like they have no more use for this place.
Colonel, you were monitoring the codec calls. That man was the real Snake all along.
Maybe.
Maybe?
Don't let your guard down with him.
Why do you say that?
Because they were never a part of the simulation. They're an unknown factor.
You can take your simulation and... We're out here, we bleed, we die.
Calm down.
I suggest that you do, Raiden. Even if that is Snake. That has no bearing on your mission.
Colonel, you and Snake used to be on the same side. I don't understand. I read about you and Snake in the Darkness of Shadow Moses.
I don't give a damn what that piece of trash said. Do you get me?
Okay. Ah, natürlich.
What the hell happened? Raiden! Raiden!
Okay. Also langsam runter. sein lassen. Riechen ist am besten. Gott, oh Gott, oh Gott. Oh, 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 oh. Lauf, 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 lauf. Ah, natürlich. Scheibendreck.
Raiden, is everything all right?
Ah.
Raiden!
Schön. Mm. Schön. Wir sagen das, Leute, ne? Glaubt ihr nicht. Oh. Ich wollte schon kriechen, Alter.
Raiden, are you all right? Answer me. Raiden!
Seht ihr jetzt, der Feind hat so das Schlechte, was ich besorgen? Unseren neuen Schüler. Schön. Oh Gott, oh Gott, oh Gott. Vielleicht auch. Nein. Hm. Oh Gott, oh Gott, oh Gott. Nein! Falsche Taste! Mein Gott! Bin ich behindert!
Raiden! Raiden!
Scheibendreck, falsche Taste. Hm. Ah, Schritte. Da weiter doch gar nicht so. So, schwer. Mach jetzt los, jetzt schwerer als es wieder ist. Okay. Und dann. Oh. Oh ey, was soll denn der Kack?
Is something wrong? Raiden!
Raiden! Raiden ist tot. Er denkt, ihm macht das mit Absicht? Nein, eigentlich nicht. Also wie ich das mit Absicht mache. So. Kann ich das denn bitte in die Beobachtung? Ja, müsste reichen. Hallo? Raiden? Ja. Ah! Och, Raiden!
Raiden!
Und ich hab gleich keinen Bock mehr auf die Scheiße. Aber wir müssen. Ich hab ja immer noch die Stimme aktiviert. Moment. So. Erstmal alles. So, jetzt aber. Ist so schön. Über den Wolken. Muss die Freiheit wohl grenzenlos sein. Und so weiter. So, ja. Auch Raiden. R-I-I-D-E-N. Raiden. So. Erstmal runter gucken. Ja, müsste richtig. Perfekt. Oh. Das war knapp. Oh. Ich habe vergessen, nicht die Leertaste, sondern E. Hoch mit dir. Geht doch. War doch gar nicht mal so schwer. Ich habe mich nur dämlich angeschaut. Hallo, du schöne Waffe. Oh. Oh Gott, oh Gott, oh Gott, oh Gott, oh Gott. Oh Gott, 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 oh Gott.
Oh, I'm going to go in my pants.
Okay.
He's looking right.
Nope. Lalalala. Doch Bescheid, wenn du fertig bist, ne? Ach, scheiß drauf. Einmal schön durch die Urin durch. Durch die? Durch das. Das Urin. Natural. Achso. Natürlich. Alle hopp. Meinungen? In der Hoffnung, dass uns nicht abschießen. Ah, natürlich! Genau in dem Augenblick so drückt die falsche Taste, ey.
Is everything all right? Raiden! Raiden!
Mein Gott, und ich war so gut. Wo standen wir? Ja, das geht ja noch. Stell dir mal vor, wir hätten die ganze Scheiße nochmal neu machen dürfen. Also das geht ja noch. Und rüber! Ja, natürlich! Rein da! Rein! Oh Gott! Ja. Da sind wir also.
My father had some unfinished business with him.
Olga, calm yourself.
the plan. I've been waiting for this day for 2 years, and I will send him to the right next to my old man.
The launch comes first.
Damn it. Where's Ocelot?
Not here.
I don't trust him.
Don't talk that way about one of your own.
He's not one of my own. He left my father to die, remember?
Olga, we'll talk later. We need to get started on the final checks for the unit.
All right. I'm headed back there.
The upper connecting bridge to Shell 1 is down.
What about the chopper?
The cam-off is out of action. Take the oil fence from strut L.
I'll tell my men to start pulling out.
Not yet. Their retrieval comes last. The intruder's still at large.
Snake.
What about the other man?
He's got luck on his side, certainly.
He survived that explosion. Listen, Olga, the code confirmation is in 1 hour. Keep the president alive until then.
I know. No one gets in here. Turn the currents on.
Of course. High voltage currents on.
The door stays shut unless the president manages to take out that circuit panel from inside the room. And it's no job for bare hands.
All right. Come back immediately.
One more thing.
What?
We leave for Russia when this business is done. I want half the money for that.
Of course. That was part of the agreement.
We start living for ourselves after this. If there's anyone who wants to stay here, I want you to take good care of them.
Gladly. Gerlukovich soldiers are the cream of the crop.
It's time they went free.
What happened to rebuilding Mother Russia?
The old man is dead. The world is a different place now.
It's your life.
Just as a reminder, I'm going to say this again, one last time. Don't try anything on us.
The feeling is mutual.
I'm in front of the room where they're keeping the president.
Everything all right?
No sign of flooding, but I can't get close to the door. The floor is electrified.
Don't test it. You'll be bacon.
Any suggestions?
Remember the Shadow Moses VR training?
Take out the circuit panel?
Right.
But there's no way into the room.
Try ventilation ducts.
Yeah, I think I see one.
Look for a remote control missile launcher. You can guide it through the duct into the room.
Then target the circuit panel. Got it.
Right, but make sure you don't hit the president.
The president is wired with nanomachines. If we know the frequency, I can raise him.
We've tried that repeatedly, but there's no response. It looks like the walls have a built-in radio shield.
Ames lost contact with it.
If you need to confirm his position, you can log into the node.
Understood.
Locate a remote control missile launcher first.
Okay. Da wollte ich jetzt nicht lang. Wir brauchen also eine Nikita. Natürlich. Auf du. Oder? War mal schneller klar. Ach, ehrlich. Mhm.
Colonel, B1 is completely flooded from what I can see.
You'll have to swim through.
Swimming isn't my strong point. It wasn't a part of the VR training either.
When you're on the surface, you can swim in corresponding directions using the up, down, left, and right movement of the left stick. Push the punch button to dive down from the surface.
Okay. Dann machen wir das.
Stroke the water and move forward by pushing the punch button. Push it in rapid succession to swim faster. Change your heading with the left stick. Up will take you up, down takes you lower, left and right to face those directions. The O2 gauge will appear under your life gauge while you're underwater. The gauge corresponds to the amount of air you can hold from a single deep breath. Once the O2 gauge falls to 0, the life gauge will start to drop. You need to be aware of that.
Okay. Ja, wir haben die Gitter. Hat ja nicht so lange gedauert. Oh. Raidens Unterwasserabenteuer, ey. Oh. So. Mhm. So, ich habe mir nur eine Zigarette angezündet. Muss sein. Hm? Was ist denn hier los? Da wollte ich nicht rein. War hier nicht noch irgendwo? Ah. Finde ich ja das richtig? So, aha. An. Da.
What is that?
Oh la la la. Ah, das war die Stinger. Alter, nein. Entschuldigung. Das war falsch. Entschuldigung. Natürlich. Dort. Ah, natürlich. Ah, ey, was mache ich denn?
What is that?
So. Wo lang denn? Keine Ahnung. Ja, ja, ist ja gut. Wenn ich weiß, wo ich hinschießen soll, ist das immer, ich sag mal so. Oder wartet, ne?
What are you doing? Huh?
Ja. Wir müssen eigentlich nur die Zeittafel vernichten. Wo wissen die? Oh, ey.
What is that?
Ja, halt's Maul. Oh. Oh, ey. Kann doch nicht angehen. Meine Munition geht langsam zu leiden von dieser Scheiße. Mein Gott. Bin ich geistig nicht auf der Höhe gerade? Entschuldigt.
What is that? Hey.
Hä? Ja, ja, ja. Halt's Maul einfach. Halt's Maul. Auch wenn du mit der Präsident der Vereinigten Staaten bist, halt's einfach dein Scheiß Maul.
What are you doing?
Oh, ey. Sollte da hinkommen, verdammte Scheiße, Alter. Fick dich. Ernsthaft. Auf Munition, ey. Ja, ja, ja. Ich bin doch ein Lüftungsschlag. So, da. Ah, nein.
What is that? Get away!
Ja, ja. So. Ah, mein Gott. So. Wo muss ich denn jetzt lang, Alter? Nein, da nicht. So, natürlich. Meiner. Oh Gott.
President Johnson.
Huh? So you're finally here.
You've been expecting me?
Your equipment, that skull suit isn't exactly standard military issue.
Are you all right, sir?
Is this some kind of sick joke? I thought you came to kill me.
Huh?
I'm prepared to face the consequences of my betrayal.
What are you... What the...
You're a man? Well, who are you?
Foxhound, sir.
Foxhound? I see. Now things are starting to make a little sense. Switch over to nano communication so nobody can listen in.
Yes, sir. Do you read me, sir?
Yes.
Mr. President, it's my understanding that the terrorists have managed to input the code sequence necessary for launching a nuclear strike.
That's correct. I punched the sequence in myself.
You're working for them?
If you asked me 2 hours ago, my answer would have been yes. Right now, they're keeping me alive until my vital signs are reconfirmed.
They betrayed you?
I wouldn't quite put it that way. I wanted power. They sought destruction.
But why stoop to terrorism?
I wanted absolute power.
But you're the president. You have power.
No, I'm just a figurehead.
Huh?
I don't have any control. The real power is in the Patriots' hands.
The Patriots?
The truth behind this country. I'm not surprised you've never heard of them. Very few are aware of their existence, even among those with code word clearance.
Huh?
Politics, the military, the economy, they control it all. They even choose who becomes president. Putting it simply, the Patriots rule this country.
No.
Hard to believe, isn't it? But it's the truth. The space defense, income tax reduction, and national missile defense programs. Every policy that's been credited to me was actually done according to their instructions.
Space defense was initiated by Congress.
That's what the Patriots want the country to believe. It's all a show. Democracy is just a filler for textbooks. Think about it. Do you actually believe that public opinion influences the government?
No.
This country is shaped and controlled as the Patriots see fit. The people are shown what they want to believe. What you call government is actually a well-staged production aimed at satisfying the public.
Huh?
Don't look at me like that. I'm legally sane, you know.
It's not your sanity that worries me.
The Patriots. Even I don't know who the actual members are. Are they financial, political, or military leaders? No one knows who the Patriots really are. Even my instructions come from a cutout. All I've been told is that every key decision is made by a group of 12 men, known as the Wise Men's Committee.
Your office? The White House?
Merely puppets, pawns in a game. By pledging my loyalty, an insignificant son of a senator was awarded the presidency. Of course, that wasn't the only price I had to pay.
What do you mean?
Even if a pawn becomes a queen, it is still just a playing piece. I wanted to leave my own mark in history, but my ambitions were... You'll understand someday.
Okay.
I wished to be a member of the Patriots. I wanted to wield the power of a king instead of being an expendable pawn.
And that justifies acts of terrorism?
Yes. I'd intended to use the new Metal Gear as a bargaining chip.
Bargaining chip?
But I underestimated Solidus. He actually wants to challenge the Patriots, even if it means the destruction of the world.
What are you saying?
Whether you believe it or not, the balance of power rests in the hands of the Patriots. They regulate the country's various interests through controlled presentation, staging a drama that is palatable to the general masses. Can you imagine what would happen if they ceased to function? Picture a massive political vacuum, a space that every powermonger will try to fill for their own greedy ends. I'm talking about an unregulated power struggle, panic, civil war, chaos. Like it or not, the Patriots is an organization that must continue to exist.
So you changed your mind because you wanted to avoid global chaos.
Exactly. When I told Solidus that I wished to prevent disaster, he replied that pawns can never become players.
And who is this Solidus?
My predecessor, George Sears. That was the name the public came to know him by. I knew him by his code name, Solidus Snake. He was the third snake, preceded by Solid and Liquid, a survivor of the Les Enfants Terribles project. Neither solid nor liquid, he was a well-balanced masterpiece that the Patriots saw fit to entrust with the presidency. However, he fell out of grace with the organization 4 years ago. When acting on his own, he started an incident.
4 years ago? Shadow Moses.
That's right. At the time, the DARPA chief, Donald Anderson, together with certain influential parties, initiated the development of Metal Gear Rex and an advanced nuclear warhead. However, this did not fall in line with the Patriots' plans. What's more, Solidus decided on his own to send his most trusted man, Ocelot, to provoke Liquid Snake, bringing about the said incident. As a result, he succeeded in obtaining Rex and the data on the warhead. But in doing so, he ended up revealing the existence of both Rex and the Genome Army, a blunder that earned him the wrath of the Patriots. Shortly thereafter, Solidus was removed from the presidential office.
I thought he resigned.
That's the story given to the general public. Following his resignation, the Patriots selected me, their new pawn, for the presidency.
But that would mean that the presidential race was...
That was quite a show, wasn't it? It was a well-scripted drama staged by the Patriots for the benefit of the public. Even the Democrats and Republicans were dancing to the Patriots' tune. Everything went according to plan, but for one exception. Following his resignation, Solidus' health was scheduled to fail him, bringing about his untimely death.
Capped?
Correct. But before the Patriots could execute their plot, Solidus went underground with the help of Ocelot. As he avoided pursuit, Solidus gained control of Dead Cell, winning over Colonel Golukovich's outfit. From there, he bided his time, knowing that his opportunity would soon arrive.
What opportunity?
The completion of the new Metal Gear project, an opportunity that would even his odds against the Patriots. By stealing the Patriots' most valued project, he would be able to place them in a very uncomfortable position. It's the only chance he has for survival. Once he has the new Metal Gear, he'll declare war against the Patriots. Needless to say, he must be stopped.
Metal Gear is already operational.
No, not yet. What you saw was Metal Gear Ray, hijacked 2 years ago from the Marines by Ocelot. That was not the new Metal Gear.
Then where's the new Metal Gear?
Right here.
What?
You're standing in it. To be more precise, this entire big shell facility is the new Metal Gear.
What'd you say?
No, I'm quite serious. The upper structure that you've seen is camouflage, designed to represent an offshore cleanup facility. The main structure extends from the foundation all the way down to the ocean floor. The connecting elevator is located on the B2 floor of the Shell 1 core. Arsenal Gear. That's the code name for the new Metal Gear.
Arsenal?
That's right. Arsenal. We're talking about an impregnable fortress carrying a load of over a couple of thousand missiles, including nuclear warheads, all protected by a horde of mass-produced Metal Gear Ray units.
Mass-produced?
The Ray unit was originally designed for the Marines to be used as a countermeasure against the Metal Gear variations throughout the world. The Patriots had Ray redesigned to protect the new Arsenal Gear.
So now anti-Metal Gears are guarding a Metal Gear.
Ironic, isn't it? That's not all. Arsenal Gear has full access to the military's tactical network, giving it the ability to exercise absolute control over our nation's armed forces, not to mention our nuclear armament. In short, Arsenal was created to be the core of our country.
What kind of idiotic weapon?
Weapon? No. You're not seeing the full picture. Arsenal Gear is more than just a military tool. It is a means to preserve the world as it is. It will establish a new form of control. The Patriots will use it to keep their place as the country's true rulers. Right now, they feel pressured and threatened.
By what?
They fear an overabundance of digital information. The world will drown in the coming flood of information, and they along with it. The Arsenal plans include a system to digitally manage the flow of information, making it possible to shape the truth for their own purposes. In short, the Arsenal system is the key to their supremacy.
The key?
Yes. The GW system is the Patriots' trump card. Arsenal Gear will be fully operational when GW is successfully integrated. Once operational, it will be a completely new form of power for the Patriots to wield. I had hoped to seize the project from them, so that I would be in a strong bargaining position.
Bargain for what?
I'd hoped to trade my way into their ranks, but Solidus preferred rebellion. Outer Heaven His plan to unleash a nuclear blast over the skies of Wall Street to break the Patriots' control over the business community is also a key factor in his offensive effort.
Outer heaven?
Listen, there isn't much time. The football served as the key for activating Arsenal gear. I've already input the necessary code sequence. It won't be long before GW begins to establish connections with other external systems, and Arsenal gear becomes fully operational. Stop them before that happens. That is your role.
Role?
You've got to find Emma Emmerich. She's the only one who can stop that thing once it's been activated.
Emma Emmerich?
She's the system programmer for Arsenal gear. I believe she's somewhere on level B1 in the core of this building.
I thought the levels below us were flooded.
I'm sure they won't let her die just yet, as she's the only remaining programmer for this project. According to Ocelot, she was being held in a locker room located in the northwest part of level B1. Cut transmission and get moving.
Okay.
This is card 4. It'll give you access all the way to Emma's location. Give this to her when you find her.
What is it?
A program for disrupting the control functions between GW and Arsenal gear. Take Emma to the computer room on level B2, Shell 1 core. She'll know how to load the program into the main system.
A virus?
That's right, modeled after Foxdie. A biological weapon designed to selectively eliminate personnel with a specific genetic code.
Why do you have it?
The Patriots was a failsafe, and Ocelot forgot to search me. You've got to hurry. That disk is the only way you're going to stop Arsenal. Well, I've told you everything you need to know. There's only one thing that remains to be done.
Huh.
Now, kill me.
What the?
There's no time to argue. The final check for my vital ID will start any second. If you kill me now, you'll at least prevent the nuclear strike.
Cut it out!
Do it! That's her role! Pull! No! Good!
That's abusing your right to free speech, Mr. President. Or is it ex-president?
The president! Why did you...
Alas, my finger must have slipped. I'll see you around, carrier boy.
Forget him. He did us a favor. Without free will, there is no difference between submission and rebellion. My only real choice is to put an end to this charade. Let me at least have the freedom to end it myself.
What are you...
Find Emma. Stop Arsenal. This is my last order as your commander-in-chief. I'm counting on you.
Okay. Aber warum hat Ocelot ihn dann erschossen? Gut. Interessante Frage.
Colonel, the president is dead.
I see. I'm sorry to hear that.
Where do we go from here?
Your mission was to rescue the president and eliminate the terrorist threat. However, given the recent turn of events, we will honor the president's last directive. You must put a stop to Arsenal gear once and for all.
Do you actually think there's any truth to his story about this big shell facility being a front for Arsenal gear?
I don't have the security clearance necessary to verify the facts. However, he was the president. I'm sure he knew what he was talking about.
Aren't you forgetting that he was part of the terrorist plot?
All the more reason why I believe his information is reliable.
Huh?
We're talking about a man who chose to die rather than risk a nuclear holocaust. Thanks to his sacrifice, the Nuclear Launch Authority has shifted to the vice president, effectively eliminating the terrorist threat.
Colonel, when you put it like that, it almost sounds like I should have assassinated the president to eliminate the threat.
That was not my intention. I was trying to point out that there is certainly some credibility to the words of a man who chose death to protect the innocent.
The Colonel has a point, Jack.
What about the information he gave me on the Patriots?
That's a new one on me. I'll see what I can find out. Raiden, we're running out of time. Find Emma. She's supposed to be located on level B1, in the core of that building you're in, right? You've got to find her before Arsenal becomes fully operational.
Hurry, Jack.
It's up to you to make sure that the President didn't sacrifice his life in vain.
Understood. Raiden out.
What's your status, Raiden?
Snake, the President, he's been assassinated.
What?
There was nothing I could do.
What about the nuclear strike code sequence?
He died before his vital ID could be reconfirmed.
Then the enemy's lost their nuclear strike capability.
But that Ocelot guy obviously killed the President on purpose.
Why?
It doesn't make any sense. They had to know that they couldn't launch the nuke if they killed the President.
Maybe there's a way to launch without reconfirming the vital ID.
Or maybe they found a more effective weapon within Arsenal gear.
You knew about Arsenal gear?
Yeah.
Why didn't you tell me about it?
You never asked.
Am I correct in assuming you also know that the Big Shell's a front for the project?
You mean, did I know that the Big Shell, a fully functional environmental cleanup facility, was designed to camouflage Arsenal gear? Yeah, I did. It's exactly what the President and Ames described, a massive cover story. The good news is that it hasn't really done much in terms of cleaning up the environment, so we won't have to worry about any toxic gas being released if we have to blow the house down.
Right. And when did you find out about all of this?
It took a while, but we uncovered the info around the time you took out that mad bomber. There's no doubt that Arsenal gear is being built here. And it was all set up 2 years ago, on that day. All of it.
2 years ago? What really happened here?
I took these photos 2 years ago.
I know these pictures. They were on the news, on several websites. If I remember right, the reporters blamed you for sinking the tanker.
That's right. Otacon, me, we were used.
We'd hoped that by going public with photos of the new Metal Gear, we could persuade the government. At least that was the plan at the time.
I've gone through VR training of the tanker mission before.
Yeah? Well, I doubt it accurately simulates the events of that mission. I'd infiltrated the dummy tanker to obtain proof that a Metal Gear was under development. Shortly after I made it aboard, an armed group led by Colonel Gerlukovich raided the ship and gained control.
Olga and Ocelot were among the raiding party.
Yeah, and him.
Who are you talking about?
A man that was supposed to be dead.
Their target was also Metal Gear Ray. But Ocelot eliminated Colonel Gerlukovich and Marine Commander Scott Dolph, and he hijacked Ray.
So he betrayed them?
I don't know what kind of deal was going down. All I remember is what Ocelot said at the time. Something like, "I'm taking it back."
Ocelot then sank the tanker, along with the soldiers of the Marine Corps.
How did you manage to get out?
Otacon managed to have a small boat ready for me.
That was the easy part. The tough part was not getting dragged down with the sinking tanker. A small miracle when you think about it. It turned out that the whole thing was a setup to lure us. Photos of Snake, taken by the Cypher, were released to the public. In turn, we became the world's most wanted environmental terrorists.
It was definitely a move aimed at putting a stop to our anti-Metal Gear activities.
But why did they choose Snake?
Since the Shadow Moses incident, Snake became sort of a hero. I think the Patriots weren't too happy about that.
You knew about the Patriots?
Well, yes, to a certain degree.
It seems like everyone knows about them except me.
They didn't choose Snake to be a hero.
So they decided to do a smear campaign.
I think the Patriots wanted to make an example of him so everybody would think twice before opposing them.
That's it! They set all this up just to nail you guys.
No, there's more to it than that. The Marines' Metal Gear Ray project, headed by Commander Dolph, was carried out in opposition to the Navy's Arsenal Gear project. To be more precise, the Patriots considered Metal Gear Ray to be a thorn in their side. Hence, they attacked the dummy tanker and stole Ray. They followed this up with a perfect plan. They immediately sent a fully loaded tanker to the same location and sank it. Then set up the facility to camouflage the development of arsenal gear.
And we fell for it. 2 more puppets in their show.
Colonel Gerlukovich and his daughter Olga?
Both fell victim to Ocelot's plot.
Was Solidus behind all this? He used Ocelot to get hold of Ray, huh?
No, he was underground, keeping a low profile at the time.
Then it must be the Patriots.
If that's the case, what's Ocelot doing alongside Solidus?
Forget it. We're wasting time. We can figure this out later. The nuclear strike's been prevented, but Arsenal still has a massive payload of missiles to deal with.
Right. If the opposition gets control of those missiles...
Raiden, you've got to find Emma.
Wait a second. Isn't Emma Emmerich
my sister?
What's she doing here?
You got me. She's a computer whiz who specializes in neural AI and ultra-variable volume data analysis using complex logic. How she got involved in weapons development is beyond me.
Whatever her reasons, we need her in order to stop Arsenal.
Raiden, find her.
I'm on my way.
Okay. Würde mal sagen, speichern uns.
Jack, do you need to save?
Yep. Möchte ich, danke.
Jack.
What is it?
I've always been alone.
Huh?
I'm so lonely.
Lonely? Rose, we've always...
Not always.
What do you mean?
You've never slept beside me.
What are you talking about?
After we've been together in my room, you stay awake all night, or you head for the door.
Is this really the time to bring this up?
Why, Jack? Why?
Listen, Rose, I'm right in the middle of a mission, and
Why? Why can't you relax when you're with me?
Look, the mission,
Why don't you open up to me?
Rose, I just can't.
All I ever wanted was to share your dreams, to spend a meaningful evening with you. I just wanted to find you by my side when I woke up. Is that asking too much?
It's the night. I'm scared of the night. It's got nothing to do with you.
Scared of the night? What's that supposed to mean?
I can't relax when I'm with someone.
Jack, you wouldn't even let me in your room.
I need privacy. I just can't be bothered.
Bothered?
Wrong word. What I wanted to say was that there are certain things that I have to keep to myself.
Do you remember that time I forced my way into your room? We'd known each other for almost a year, and you blew up. It was the first time you ever raised your hand against me. I was so worried about you.
Look, I'm sorry.
It wasn't your violent nature that scared me. It was your room, your heart.
Stop it.
There wasn't anything in your room. Only a bed and a small desk. It looked like a prison cell.
Rose?
No television set. No family pictures. Not even a poster.
Rose, I only use that room for sleeping.
A lifeless room. Almost like your empty heart.
That's why I tried to keep you out.
I thought I was beginning to understand you. Until I saw that room.
Would you have been happier if I had a picture of you hanging on the wall?
That's not what I was trying to say.
Enough, Rose. We'll talk about this later. After the mission.
Right. After the mission. I understand.
Oh Gott. So. So, ich würde mal sagen, wir beenden an der Stelle den Part. War wieder wunderschön, muss ich sagen. Hat mir sehr viel Spaß gemacht. Ja, wir haben abgespeichert. Und ich hoffe... Ui. Ja, schön. Nein, will ich doch jetzt gar nicht. Mein Gott. Oh, ey, mein Gott. So. Und ich hoffe, wir sehen und hören uns dann im nächsten Part von einiges zur 2 oder aber in einem anderen Stream. Bis dann, euer Kiki 023. alias Let's Play.